Welcome guys to the Meet Damien channel. I am Damien, and in today's live stream we're going to be talking about the Trump tariffs and how they pretty much messed things up for the cryptocurrency rally here. You can see this article's coming here from CoinDesk, and they're saying here that the Trump tariff promise snuffed out the Bitcoin rally for a second consecutive day here. And the White House is confirming that sizable tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China will go into effect tomorrow, February 1st. It goes on here to say that it's deja vu all over again in crypto after a hopeful report on a tariff delay was refuted by the White House. President Trump on Thursday promised to impose 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada beginning Saturday, February 1st. Having rallied over $106,000 earlier today, prior to that news, Bitcoin quickly reversed 2% lower to around the $104,000 level, and U.S. stocks gave up a chunk of earlier gains, though they still finished in the session in the green. Friday then brought a report from Reuters suggesting that the tariffs would be delayed until March 1st as a process was put in place to allow countries to seek exemptions for certain exports. The White House said that was a false report, okay? And Trump's press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, just told reporters that the tariffs, including a 10% levy on China, will go into effect tomorrow. Similar to Thursday, Bitcoin earlier had climbed to above $106,000 and seemed set on a challenge to test the new record above $109,000. The tariff news, however, once again sent prices lower, with Bitcoin trading just below $103,000, down 2.3% over the past 24 hours. The broader Coin 20 index was off 1.3% over the same time frame, outperforming mostly due to Ether's 1% advance. A check of traditional markets find U.S. stocks are still modestly higher, but well off their best levels of the session. Okay, so we'll take a look at Bitcoin on the charts here, and we'll see like how bad the damage is right now, and then we'll try to figure out where we might go this week and going into next week with the price of Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the trading view now. So you can see here on trading view, Bitcoin is currently at $101,630. Okay, and yeah, Bitcoin price definitely came careening lower. Look at that daily candle here. We're down almost like 3% on the daily candle here for Bitcoin, which is a pretty significant move. Okay, Bitcoin moves up and down about 1 or 2%, but a 3% move is pretty significant. And it's just, you know, we're still trying to get past this symmetrical triangle here on the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin is creating this symmetrical triangle, and it looks like we might just continue going down lower here, guys. I'm sorry, but we might have to go down lower here just to get more people excited about buying Bitcoin. Maybe one more time below $100,000. You get Bitcoin one more time below $100,000, and then we kind of go back up again. Who knows what kind of more bad news we might get on Sunday or Monday, which might then send us lower again. And we'll probably end up just trading sideways, like we've been doing, almost like this whole week that we've been. This last week of January has been like a nothing burger, right? We had some news here, you know, when Donald Trump got elected on January 20th, that sent us up, but then, you know, there was nothing about executive orders for crypto, and we came right back down to where we started on January 20th. And then the rest of the week, you know, we thought we were going to get some good news about a Bitcoin strategic reserve, but we didn't. Okay. And then this past week, still no Bitcoin strategic reserve. And now we got the threat of tariffs going on, sending shockwaves to the economy. And it's just going to send us down lower. I mean, if you guys are Trump fans out there, you guys got to tell Donald Trump, like, what you're doing is not really helping out crypto or Bitcoin right now. Because I mean, all he's done was help himself out with his meme coin, Trump coin. What a joke, right? And yeah, I mean, this guy said he was gonna help us with a strategic reserve. And we haven't really got much news about it except that they're evaluating their options. Okay, now I know like we might have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, uh, but still, I mean, come on, tariffs and then meme coins, and it's no strategic reserve, and that's the reason why Bitcoin came down to the right here to the 0.618 fib node level here at $101,700. That's what's giving us the support currently that we're at right now. If I turn on the moving averages, okay, you'll see that this white line, the 21 EMA, is also giving us support here at 101,500 is where that line is holding out at. And let me see, yeah, we did come down to 101,506, okay, on this 21 EMA. So the 21 EMA and also the fib level of the 0.618 fib level is giving us some support here on Bitcoin. But geez Louise, you know, we really were looking pretty good that we were going to try to pierce and punch out of this symmetrical triangle. If we had punched out of that symmetrical triangle, then it would have looked something like this. I mean, I just did a YouTube short not too long ago. You guys should go check it out. I did a quick summary of about the price of Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin could possibly, if we take this measured move, we were looking to break out here at like around $105,000, and we could have seen Bitcoin go up to like $122,000. Okay, but it looks like we're gonna probably end up getting some more volatility here instead, and we're gonna be just ping-ponging in between the symmetrical triangle for a few more days here. Maybe not until like the middle of February before we start, you know, making a decision here. Are we gonna go up or are we gonna go down? Okay, looks like we're gonna go up and down, but it's gonna be tight. And to be honest with you, if you're a short-term day trader, which is what I do sometimes, it's frustrating. It's really hard to make money. It's almost like your gains get canceled out by your losses here, and everything just, it flips green and it flips red. And I mean, at this point, you might just have to just be a long-term trader here. And if your conviction is that Bitcoin is going to go to higher prices here, then you're just going to have to wait. You're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. I'm sorry to say that, if you want higher prices on Bitcoin. The only thing that makes me feel good about us not dropping down to to the very bottom here is that we do have the 100 moving average, which might provide us some support here. The 100 moving average is now creeping up at $92,000. If we do come down, if we break out a symmetrical triangle for whatever reason, then I expect $92,000, $93,000 to be a good support area. I would be concerned if we drop below down to like $89,000, because that's the low that we made in on January 13th. And if we retest that low, you know, it's really going to suck a lot of wind out of this, out of the momentum out of crypto and Bitcoin. And this could just be the top of crypto. I'm really sorry to say that if that's the case. You know, if we come right back down below $90,000 again, it's going to be tough for us to make a case that we're going to go back above $100,000 again, because you have right here a top here in December where we topped out at $108,000, and then you have another top here at $109,000 on January 20th here. And then you also have, just on the RSI, you have lower highs here on the RSI. So, you know, just drawing that out, you know, that is technically still bearish divergence, right? We have lower highs on the RSI, okay? However, we have technically higher high on the price, right? And that is bearish divergence. We need the buyers to step in and get us above so that way we can actually have overbought prices and overbought territory. Maybe that might happen in February here, but if we do not see some bullish action going on in February, I mean, this is going to probably be either a slow bleed out or we're going to drop like a rock here on Bitcoin. Okay, so that's what I have here. That's why I put the title of the video here, you know, possible crypto crash, what could come next here. What could come next, you know, just looking at the charts here, is if we lose $90,000 on Bitcoin, it's going to be pretty much game over on this rally here. I really hate to sound like a bear, but I'm going to have to be a bear because that's what I see on the charts right now. If we're not able to basically get an insane rally going on in February here, then you know, we're not going to be able to create higher highs on the RSI. We're not going to be able to go overbought like we need to be if we're going to push this price higher. And that can only mean one thing. If we can't push it higher, it has to go lower. Sorry to say that, guys. It has to go lower. Yeah, guys. If you guys have any particular cryptocurrency you want me to talk about, go ahead and you can put those requests in on the live chat. Let me know what cryptos you want me to look at. We're currently looking at Bitcoin right now. Let me just clean this up so it's not so messy for next time. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum was looking pretty promising here. You can see some of the cryptos here that I have on TradingView. Yeah, I got Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, Ethereum, AVAX. Ethereum is like the only crypto that's doing pretty well today. Out of the top 10 cryptos that are out there, Ethereum is still green for today. So kudos to Ethereum. And I believe the reason why Ethereum is green for the day, because this thing can't be more beaten up than it's already been the last few weeks here. You know, we topped out on Ethereum at like $4,100 on Monday, December 16th here. And it has been lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Maybe this is once again going to be a lower high for Ethereum as we go down to lower prices here. Okay. But yeah, the trend on Ethereum was already low for today, and for some reason it doesn't want to have a red day yet. Okay, so Ethereum, I'm just showing you here for illustrative purposes here that we have lower highs here, and we have lower lows. And Ethereum, you could say, is probably in a descending channel at this point, just going down like that. Okay, and it just might just ping pong in between here. Now I had this symmetrical triangle. It looked like Ethereum was going to be in this symmetrical triangle and stay in there, but we've been violating that symmetrical triangle to the downside here. So maybe I need to get rid of these lines here. Maybe this is no longer the case here. Maybe we're not in a symmetrical triangle. Okay, maybe we're actually in a descending channel here on Ethereum, you know. But yeah, kudos to Ethereum investors. You guys still have a green day here, but you know, the day, we still got 2 hours left, and maybe that gets eaten away here. I mean, it's already, you can see that, you know, the price has been coming down since I've been looking at Ethereum here. Oh, Porky Flounder. Yeah, glad to see you made it onto the live stream here. I appreciate you coming on the live here, Porky. I've been watching your live streams as well. You're doing pretty good out there. You know, we need to stick together here as crypto live streamers out here. But I appreciate you coming on. I'm gonna check out your channel later on tonight, probably while whenever you go live again. And guys, if you guys want to check out some TA, and this is not a good time slot for you, I know Porky Flounder here, he likes to go live late at night in the East Coast, or at least it's late for me. It's probably like, I think he's a West Coast guy, so it's probably like 3 or 4 hours behind me right now. But yeah, he's a good guy to check out if you want to do the late night live streams. But anyways, yeah, going back here onto looking at Ethereum. You know, let me just pull out the moving averages here. I like seeing what the moving averages are going to tell us here. You know, the only support that we have for Ethereum, if it does decide to go down and it retests this descending channel, is that we do have the 200 moving average, which could give us some support here, like $2,980 here. Okay, so I mean, there is some room to the downside on Ethereum if Ethereum is going to continue to be bearish and go down with the rest of these cryptos here. But like I said, you know, kudos to Ethereum investors. You guys still have a green day so far. We have about 2 hours left before this daily candle closes. Hopefully it closes green for you guys here. I can't really imagine, you know, Ethereum getting any more beaten down than it already is. But I mean, it is the markets. The markets will be more irrational than we would like them to be. So, but yeah, RSI is neutral on Ethereum, so it's not overbought or oversold. Maybe Ethereum just continues going sideways. I mean, go back into being just in a symmetrical triangle. But right now, I have to change the charting around here because now it's looking more like a descending channel for Ethereum. Okay. But yeah, Ethereum is doing pretty well. We'll move on to looking at Solana, which is another top cryptocurrency. Some of you guys are in it, some of you guys are not. Some of you guys think about getting inside Solana. Okay. But yeah, Solana has been in the descending triangle ever since January 19th here. And Solana, right? Let me just bring that up here. You know, Solana looks like it wanted to break out. Like today was almost looking like a breakout for Bitcoin and a breakout for Solana. But once again, we're painting ourselves into this corner here for the descending triangle on Solana. And if Solana decides to break down, right? You know, what do we have any moving average support? We do have some here, you know, with the blue and green line here at $212. And yeah, basically $212. I would say 212. The moving averages are telling us probably that traders and investors are going to be looking at defending $212 level for Solana if it does come down over the weekend here. And then maybe this turns into more of a like a falling wedge, maybe if we continue going down on Solana. Okay. And a falling wedge, if you know, falling wedges, they do break out 70% of the time. They break out to the upside, so that would actually lead me to be more bullish on Solana if it does come down to that $212 area. But I mean, come on. I mean, I think we've been in this downtrend. We want to see higher prices in crypto, and I mean, do we really have to do one or two more, 3 more days of going down before we start going up again? And then what's going to be the catalyst that sends us up higher? I mean, they're talking about Solana ETF, possibly an XRP ETF. Maybe that comes out next week. Maybe that's what sends us higher going into next week. But I'm expecting this weekend to be either sideways trading, or maybe we continue going down some more because of this Trump tariffs and the market overreacting. Hey, yep, Porky, be safe out there. I appreciate you coming out here, checking out my live streams here. I'm going to check out yours as well when I get a chance. But yeah, man, glad you're able to make it on here even though you're driving. All right. But if Solana decides to be bullish for what, you know, like we're hoping it could be, right? Then, you know, we basically have here a bull flag, and you just take the measured move from the bottom of the flagpole to the top of the flagpole, and you take that measured move to where Solana could possibly break out here at $229. And the measured move is saying that, you know, $347 Solana is still in the cards. And even if you want to look at the date over here, it says that it could happen sometime in the middle of February. So that would be interesting if that was to play out. You know, I usually don't like giving target dates and a target price. I'll do one or the other. And usually if you're looking for a target price, I'm not going to give you the date. But, you know, this is saying that if we were to use trend analysis here, that we could possibly see $300 Solana in February, middle of February. And I think that's a possibility, especially if Bitcoin gets this breakout that we've all been waiting for, and then Solana gets that ETF or more news of a Solana ETF, then that could definitely send Solana past $300 for sure. All right, we'll move on to XRP. I got some previous chart work here. Let me just clean things up here a little bit. I mean, by the time I'm done analyzing XRP, it's probably going to look the same. But XRP is also in a symmetrical triangle. And like I said, you know, a lot of these cryptos, a lot of their charts look the same. I mean, I sound like a broken record, but a lot of these cryptos follow each other. They're all following Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the leader of the pack. And Bitcoin was in a symmetrical triangle. So that causes XRP to also be in a symmetrical triangle as well, because they both follow each other. But here we are looking at the symmetrical triangle, and we were about to get a breakout, but we didn't. Okay, out of that triangle, and now we're coming back down to the 21 EMA. Okay, you see that white line there, $3.01. Look at that. Look at the low price for XRP. XRP came down to $3 today. So that 21 EMA is a very important moving average for you guys to keep on your charts here. Do not discredit the 21 EMA. Almost on every single time frame, whether you're looking at the daily chart, the 12-hour, 4-hour, 1-hour chart, the 15-minute, the 10-minute, the 5, it doesn't matter. The 21 EMA is always going to be where price wants to come back to. Okay, so you know, we had that nice impulse here in the beginning of January where XRP shot up from like what, $2.30 all the way up to like $3.40. Okay, just zooming out here, you know, that shot up in price. You know, we got overheated on the RSI. Obviously, you can see that the RSI got overheated, and we had to go sideways. Okay, which was the best case, and for getting so far away from the 21 EMA. When you get away from the 21 EMA, the 21 EMA wants to try to play catch up. Okay, this white line is trying to play catch up to the price here, and the 21 EMA, you know, there's only one way it could do it. It can try to play catch up and price while the price is going up exponentially, and then the price ends up crashing back down, right? And then we hit the 21 EMA. Or we could do what we did right here, which is we just went sideways. Okay, so we went sideways. The 21 EMA got a chance to catch up, and I'm expecting XRP to go up in price again, because the 21 EMA is it's on an incline. It wants to go higher, so that should send the price higher as well. We should get a nice bounce off to higher prices here for XRP. Now XRP might trade sideways before we get that bounce up to higher prices here, or we could end up violating the 21 EMA because now that was the top of crypto for some reason, and all the cryptos are going down, including XRP, and then we're gonna end up coming down to like what, maybe the 50 moving average here at $2.60, and $2.60 would also be where the 0.32 Fibonacci levels at roughly. So you know, if XRP is not going to be bullish for whatever reason, then yeah, I see $2.68 or $2.60 being the next target for XRP, where you could probably scoop up some lower prices on XRP. And you also have some sideways trading action here around the $2.60, where we were briefly trading around $2.60 on January 12th here. So, and then also we had a close around there, I believe. Yeah, $2.52. So we could come down to $2.50, $2.60 on XRP if you know, if we get some bad news and crypto ends up coming down for whatever reason and XRP comes down. Okay, so that's my bearish target on XRP. You know, $2.60, $2.50. My bullish case for XRP is just measuring, you know, the flagpole here. Okay, measuring from the bottom of the impulse move here to the top at $3.40. You just take that measured move, you put it to like, we'll just put it to like $3 here. Okay, let's say XRP breaks out at $3. We take this all the way to the very end and we get resolution around the first week of February. And then XRP could be as high as $4.17, that blue number right there. Okay. So yeah, your bullish target on XRP is $4 and maybe 17 cents. Your bearish target is it could come down to $2.50. Okay, so plan that out as to how you want to make that trade, how you want to be invested in these markets here. Send it to 50 cents. That would be funny as hell, right? If this was all for nothing and XRP Ripple comes right down to where it started from at 50 cents, that would be very hilarious. That would be very funny. And that would be a heartbreaker. Woo! You know, I hope some of you XRP Ripple investors who've been in it since 50 cents, you basically quadrupled or 5x your money. I hope you guys took some profits. I hope you guys took some of your money and paid off a credit card bill or something. You know, get rid of some debt. Put your kid to college. Put it in a college fund or something. Take some profits, because you know there's no guarantee that we're gonna see a $4 XRP. The charts say it's gonna happen, but you know, stranger things could happen, and we could just, this could all be for nothing. All right, you don't want it to be all for nothing, you guys. You know, you don't want to be panic selling. You know, if you have your stop loss at $2.50, because, you know, I said $2.50 is where it could possibly come down to, and then you see it go below $2.50 and it starts going to like low $2 or even $1.90, don't be changing your stop loss. Like, go ahead and take your profits. Take those profits if you got them, okay? Because if it does go lower and you're still convinced that XRP is going to go to $4, then you could buy XRP at like $1.50, according to Porky over here. You can send it back to 50 cents, and then you could double or triple the amount of Ripple that you have, because you sold at $2.50 instead of selling it at $1 or lower. Okay. But yeah, that's XRP. Let's take a look at another popular cryptocurrency. We'll look at AVAX Avalanche. AVAX currently trading at $34.26. Let me get rid of some of these moving averages so you can see it cleanly right here. AVAX, I for the longest time I thought AVAX was in a descending triangle. Now it's looking more like a falling wedge, which is even more bullish than a descending triangle. Okay. And AVAX, look, a lot of these cryptos were ready. I mean, it was just, today would have been the day. I feel like if Bitcoin just went to like 107, 108, today would have been the day that the altcoins would have been shooting right up to into the heavens, and you guys would all been euphoric and whatnot. But it looks like no, we got to play around with this some more. We got to come down to some lower prices here. You know, some people that are out there that want crypto want to load up their bags some more. So we might come down here to like maybe low 30s here, maybe like $30, $31 on AVAX before we shoot up to higher prices here. And my God, if we shoot up to higher prices, look at the measure move on AVAX here. We take it from basically November 5th after the election. Okay, I just messed that up here. You know, just measure that out to the top right there. And then we take that measure move and we take it to like where we could possibly break out here at like $34 AVAX. You're looking at, for AVAX, about $67, almost like a double in price. Okay, and I'm seeing that with a lot of these cryptos out here, that a lot of these cryptos could possibly double if we could just get Bitcoin to go to higher prices, to like new all-time highs here. But yeah, AVAX, right, currently testing the lows that it made here back in the middle of November, where we were low as $30.60 and what else, $30.69. So man, you can put a stop loss here right now on AVAX. You know, if AVAX goes down to like $30, you know, put your stop loss right there. You don't want anything to do with AVAX, because if AVAX goes below $30, then you're probably going to see somewhere like AVAX at like $25, $26, where it was trading at almost all throughout like the end of the summer of 2024 all the way into like November here. Okay, we have some price support levels here where $24, $25 is going to be like a good area for AVAX investors to scoop up some cheap Avalanche. And they'll probably defend that level. If I turn on the moving averages, let's see if they agree with me. Moving averages for the daily chart is saying that AVAX should not be below $31.57, because if you do that, you're going to lose the 200 moving average, that red line there, and then you're going to basically be in a bear market if that's the case. And anytime you go below the 200 moving average on any asset on the daily time frame, you're in a bear market. There's no way of trying to get around it. You're in a bear market if you go below this 200 moving average, okay? Which, you know, AVAX was in a bear market almost all throughout 2024 after we made the highs back in like March of 2024 here, okay? We were playing around with losing the 200 moving average in April. We played around with it again in May. Then we finally broke through in the end of May, and then we've been below the 200 moving average and just making lower highs and lower lows here until we finally got some bullish divergence here towards like August, and then AVAX had to slowly start recovering and try to crawl its way out of the misery that it had all throughout the summer. And then boom, Donald Trump got elected, and that sent us to higher prices here, only for us to then come back down. Yikes, it's not looking pretty. Not looking pretty with AVAX. But the thing is with AVAX is if this is a descending falling wedge, then you got yourself that price target where you can go right back up to like 67 bucks here. Okay, so that is the bullish case for AVAX. 67 bucks could be a price target. Bearish target is going to be around $24-25. If I turn on the VRVP here, point of control is saying that AVAX is going to be around $27, where it could get some support. Okay, that blue line right there is the point of control. You got a lot of volume. A lot of people bought AVAX at $27. Probably means that they're not going to sell. They're just going to keep it, because that's like their break even is like $27. If we lose the point of control below $27, then yeah, it's going to be ugly. Okay. But yeah, I'm expecting a lot of support for AVAX at $27. Okay. Moving on to another crypto. Let's take a look at SUI. And if you guys have any other crypto you want me to talk about besides the ones that I am talking about right now, go ahead and make a request. Okay. Okay, here we are with SUI. SUI currently trading at $4.08 here. And SUI has a point of control, right? Point of control for this, the VRVP. A lot of people bought SUI at like 90 cents. So a lot of investors are in SUI. They're probably not going to be selling their SUI. They're all in profit for the most part, except for the ones that bought here towards the beginning of January. All right, I see some requests. Trump coin and Cardano. Yeah, I can look at those two coins here. Let me finish up on SUI, and then we'll look at Trump coin because Moon Dozer send that in first, and then we'll look at Cardano because Aquata just put that request in. But yeah, I'll try to make this quick with SUI here. SUI is defending the 100 moving average on the daily chart here. 100 moving average is currently at $3.80 here. You do not want to lose $3.80 because there's really not that much volume on the VRVP for us to like. There's a big gap here between like $2.20 and like $3.20. So we could easily go from $3 to $2 if we lose basically $3 on SUI, which SUI's right now at $4.07. So we don't have to worry about that too long. But yeah, $3.80, that blue line, we really do not want to see this SUI go below that. Okay. So that's the bearish target. The bullish target on SUI is like I do see once again a falling wedge here on SUI. Okay. Yeah. Connect that. So, with the falling wedge, right, they usually break out to the upside 70% of the time. You could say that today was about to be the beginning of the breakout for SUI. Okay. And if, I mean, the candle, even though it's a red candle, it still shows that we're potentially breaking out of this falling wedge. Oh, guys, it looks like I have my maintenance guy here. I'm gonna have to put the stream on pause here for a second. Just give me a second. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. Guys, I apologize for having to take a break there on the live stream. I actually have a maintenance guy working on one of the lights here. So having a little bit of a lighting issue here. But I'll try to get back to talking about Cardano and Trump coin soon as I can. Just letting you guys, trying to keep you guys updated as to what's going on here. Guys, I'm gonna try to continue on with the live stream here. All right. You might see my guy working on a ceiling light here. But let's get back into it. We'll look at Trump coin and then Cardano. All right. Back into the charts here. Sorry, guys. Trump coin on Mexi. Let's see what it looks like here. Trump coin currently at $24.86 here. And VRVP. Wow. The volume visual profile range, which is this green and red, these green and red lines here, is showing that most people are now buying Trump coin at like $24, $25. And I feel like most people didn't get an opportunity to buy it at $25 because when this coin first came out of the gate here on Saturday, January 18th, I mean, look at that big solid green daily candle here. I heard about Trump coin back on Friday, was it the 17th? And I remember seeing it at $8, but nobody really knew if it was a a scam or a fake coin. But then we saw like Trump coin was mentioned on Truth Social and Donald Trump mentioned it on Twitter, and then some people were like, oh, he must have got hacked, but it ended up being the case that he actually created a meme coin. And then that meme coin on Sunday was the highest price that it got was like 78 cents, $78 here, and then that was it. And then the blow top came, and now we're back down to like $25, $26 here on Trump coin. I can't really pull up moving averages here. There are no moving averages, at least not in the daily time frame. I could try looking at the 1 hour chart here on Trump coin, and this is what I get. Zooming in, and it's below all the moving averages here. Okay, below all the moving averages. Let me get rid of the VRVP. Okay, we don't need that no more. We might have a double bottom possibly here on Trump coin, where the bottom here was made on Monday, January 27th here, where the price was as low as $24.50, and it looks like we had that $24.40 here today. So the only bit of hope that you guys have is that you're creating a double bottom here. And if this is a double bottom, then you would consider this to be the top in between the two bottoms. And then you would just take that measure move, right? From the bottom to the top in the middle of the double bottoms here. And then you would just take that measure move to and you put that on the top of the top of the top. That's in between the two bottoms. And you have a measure move where you could possibly see Trump coin get back up to like $34, okay? So maybe this coin's able to, if it gets its act into gear again, you can see Trump coin go up to $34. But I mean, you could continue bleeding out with Trump coin here. We don't really have that much data to go off of like the $23, $24. This you would hope that this is the bottom, because we never seen Trump coin trade as low as the price that it is right now. So you could put your stop loss at like maybe $22 or $21 or maybe $20. You want nothing to do with Trump coin after that, okay? But yeah, Trump coin. You could be potentially bottoming out here. I really shouldn't say that without looking at the RSIs here, okay? We know that we are making lower lows on the price here. Could it be possible that we are making higher highs here? Let's see. We have 31 on the RSI. I'm looking at the 1 hour chart for Trump coin. And then we have another RSI of 32 and 31. Nah. There's really no bearish, there's no bullish divergence here. It's just the price is just going down. and the only bit of hope you have is that this is just a double bottom, okay? Like I said here, maybe you got a double bottom here from like Monday, January 27th, and this is it. But yeah, I would say stay away from this coin until you start getting some more bullish action. Like, we want to see Trump coin making higher lows, higher highs here. Okay, let me just try to I'll draw this out here for you guys. Okay. Oh, here we go. I got my brush here. Okay, so you want to see Trump coin start going above higher prices. Maybe get above this red line, the 200 moving average. Okay, maybe it comes back down, makes a higher low, and then starts going up to higher prices, getting above the last high that it made. You're not getting any of that with Trump coin. So I would stay away from Trump coin unless you just, you know, if you're trying to play the double bottom, maybe you can buy it now and then put your stop loss at like $22 or whatever you feel comfortable losing, because it could just continue losing you money here. I would not be ready to get into Trump coin until I start seeing some higher lows and higher highs and a reversal on the trend here. The trend right now is down for Trump coin. Okay, all right, moving on to Cardano. I believe I have Cardano here. Yep, Cardano trading at 94 cents. Let me get rid of that. And I'll go into the daily chart here for Cardano. So Cardano was in a symmetrical triangle, just like a lot of these other cryptocurrencies. And Cardano is on the bottom of that the trend line that is trying to give it some support here. And if we keep flirting around and teasing this level here, we're eventually going to break out of the symmetrical triangle, and we might come down to this 100 moving day average here at 86 cents. So Cardano could possibly come down to 86 cents, which is where it was at on Monday. Okay, and then it was also well, it was lower than that on December 20th here. So Cardano might get some support on the 100-day moving average. I do like that the MACD is starting to trend upwards, so the selling pressure is coming down. Okay, but you know, that doesn't mean that it's going to go back to being buying pressure. We could just get more selling pressure tomorrow, and then we get a big red candle, and that just totally negates whatever we thought was going to happen next year. Okay, zooming out, you know, Cardano was overbought back in November and the beginning of December here. You can see those overbought levels here. Anything above 70 on the RSI is considered overbought. And we would like to see Cardano make some higher highs on the RSI here. So we had, you know, a high here back on the beginning of January at like 62 on the RSI, and then also here on January 17th at 62. That's almost like a double top, and you can see that in the chart here. We pretty much almost have like a double top. And if that's a double top, then it, you know, means that we're going to go down to lower prices, which we kind of did, but we're kind of negating it. We're going sideways actually. I want to see Cardano get the higher prices and get higher highs on the RSI before I become bullish on Cardano. And if I am going to be bullish on Cardano, I want to see Cardano get above $1.15 here, and then maybe it can retest the highs that it made back in December 3rd when it got to like $1.32. So Cardano could be like a 30% move up in price here if it can just get right back to where it was in the beginning of December. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. This thing is probably going to trade sideways for a little bit more. It might tease us more and stay in this triangle before it goes to higher prices. But the long-term target for Cardano is if we measure from the bottom here of the flagpole back in the beginning of November to the top here in December, you take that measured move to where we could possibly break out here at like a 96 cents on Cardano, and you're looking at like Cardano at $1.95. So this thing could probably double in price here, okay? Like a lot of these other cryptos. So those are your targets for Cardano. Oh, Moondozer, you got into Trump coin when it first came out, so that must mean you're probably still in profit. Are you still in profit right now? You said you're taking it down to a round trip back to where you bought it at. That's not fun. That's not good. If you got some profits, you know, I would sell just to say you've actually made money on it, right? I'm not a financial advisor, but I can tell you that if you doubled your money in one of these meme coins, you can take the money that you put into it and just leave the rest in there, and that's called playing with the house's money. You know, if you're familiar with casino terms here, you could do it that way, and then you know you at least you got your money back, all right? And then if it goes down to zero, so what? I mean, you got your money back, like it never even, like nothing even bad happened to you. So that's one strategy you could probably consider if you still got profits and if you doubled your money. IMX Porky Flounder said IMX USDT. IMX, is that like IMAX? Is that related to IMAX? Let's take a look at IMX. Get me all excited here with IMAX. Oh, immutable. Okay, yeah, immutable cryptocurrency. Let's see. Do we have any other requests besides immutable? I'm trying to look at my requests here. Yeah, I mean, Cardano could possibly go to $1.20 in middle of February if you know, if Bitcoin and these other cryptos are going up to higher prices. Cardano will probably go along with it, and we might see $1.20 in February. That if your TA is mimicking my TA style, then you probably came out to the same conclusion. Yeah. How about dog? Is that dog on Bitcoin? Okay, we'll have to look at that one as well. Moondang. I'm looking at Moondang. All right. So I'll look at IMX first, then we'll look at dog on Bitcoin, and then we'll look at Moondang. Appreciate you guys coming on to live stream. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're liking my TA. Okay. My technical analysis here, but yeah, we're looking at immutable here because Porky mentioned it. Currently at $1.12. I'm getting familiar with the chart here. I never looked at this chart before. Let me get rid of the moving averages so I can just eyeball it here. Just looking at just regular candles here. Okay. So I see a head and shoulders that played out over here on this cryptocurrency back in like, yeah, that was like 2023. And here we are in 2024 now. Okay. All right. Moondang. Moondang, it's in a bear. It looks like it's in a bear market to me. Let me pull the moving averages. Is it below the 200? Yeah, it's below the 200. Okay. So the 200 moving average, guys, is this red line. I use the red line as my 200-day moving average. And the price is below the red line right now. So this thing is in a bear market. Okay. Looks like it's been in the bear market ever since like May of 2024. It tried to get out of the bear market after the Trump pump, but then it came right back down again. So that doesn't seem promising. Okay. Could this be a double bottom? Could this be a double bottom on immutable like we were talking about with Trump coin? Okay. If this is a double bottom, all right, So right now we have a bottom here at $1.02, and then right here on January 29th we have another bottom at $1.04. So the bottoms, if it's going to count as a double bottom, it has to be like within 1 to 3% away from each other. Okay, you can't just say a double bottom and then have something be like 10% away from the other bottom. If they're going to be identical bottoms or double bottoms, they have to be like 1 or 3% off. So this one does qualify as a double bottom potentially. And then you have the high in between the double bottom right here. Okay, so I'm just doing technical analysis on the double bottom here. And if we measure, oh no, looks like oh that Jesus, computer just froze up on me for a second there. Oh my, why? Okay, anyways, back here, the double bottom, right? If we get up to that high in between the two bottoms, right, and you take the measure move and just put it right on the top of that high in between the two bottoms there, you know, you could see the measure move says that this thing could be a $3.32 crypto in the future here. Okay, so you could be a triple. You get yourself a triple here. Are we bottoming out? Let's see what the RSI is doing here. Okay, very interesting. I think we do have some bullish divergence playing out here. Okay, because you have higher lows on the RSI, and you have lower lows here, right, on the price. So you got your divergence there. Divergence. This is bullish divergence. This cryptocurrency could be a winner, guys. Could be a possible winner. Could be possible, even if it doesn't get back to its all-time highs, or even well, we would like to see it get back to the most recent high here, back in December at like $2.19. But this thing looks like it's bottoming out, and you got bullish divergence. This is better than Trump coin. Okay, Trump coin could be a possible double bottom, but it doesn't have the bullish divergence. This coin here has a possible double bottom as well, but it also has bullish divergence, which could mean that we could be getting a reversal here, and this thing could be going to higher prices. So I like that on Immutable. Let's look at some other cryptos here. We have Dog on Bitcoin. Okay, DOG. Let me just type in maybe Dog on Bitcoin and see what that comes out to. Are we talking about Dogecoin? No, that's Dogecoin and Bitcoin. No, that's not it. Crypto Dog on Bitcoin. Do you have a ticker symbol for dog? Is it $? $? Dog? Let me take a look at this. $, dog. All I get here on TradingView, it just wants to keep talking about Dogecoin. Dog USDT. All right, let me try that one. Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing something. Dog go to the moon. Is it dog go to the moon? On Mexi. Let's see what it says. This crypto is at 0.004 cents here, up 7% today. So congratulations on having a decent day while everybody else is not doing so hot with Bitcoin coming down. This crypto, wow, okay, so it looks like I started trading in Mexi on June 24th, 2024. And I even though this crypto came down in price, it is still making higher lows. Okay, on the price, so you're barely staying alive here on this cryptocurrency. So yeah, you got higher lows there on the price, but most recently the lows have been lower lows. Okay, you got lower lows, and right now you're in a downtrend. Okay, if let me just take this off here. Let me get rid of the moving averages for a second here. You look like you're in a descending channel here. Let me see if I can pull that out. Yeah, where are my channels? Oh man, there we go. So let me just do this, pull this out from the parallel channel here. Parallel channel, you got like yourself like a descending channel for the most part. So I wouldn't start to get bullish on this crypto until we get above the heart line, and then definitely when we get above this the top of this channel here, okay? Because right now you're creating lower highs, lower high, lower high. This could possibly be another lower high, and then you got lower low, lower low, lower lows here, okay? So the trend is down on this cryptocurrency. Are we getting reversal? RSI is showing 33 here on January 13th. 32 and 33. Nope. There's no bullish divergence yet. Let's see how the MACD is looking so far. MACD is showing possible higher lows here on the MACD. MACD might be showing a little bit of bullish divergence. And then you got the beginning of a small green candle here, which could then turn into a red candle the next day. So we really don't know for sure. We need to see more green candles here. Okay. But I really can't say that this is not a bad price to get into. It's definitely better than where it was a month ago. And if I turn on the moving averages, yeah, it's below all the moving averages right now. We do got a little bit of hope here that it try to get above the 21, the white line there, the 21 moving average at 0.0046. Then it got rejected. If we could just start getting some more green candles here to get above basically 0.0046, then you might have the beginnings of an uptrend and the start of a new bull market for this crypto. But in order for me to say you're even in a bull market, you got to get above the red line here, which is at 0.004782. That's the 200 moving average. And then you want to be basically above all the moving averages if you are in a bull market. So this could be the beginning of a trend reversal. This one I would put on my watch list. I wouldn't confirm it as a trend reversal until we make a higher high and then a higher low. Once you get that higher low in, and then you start going and you start making like a second higher high, then you know for damn sure you're in a bull trend, and you got yourself a trend reversal. All right, let's look at Moondang, right? Yeah. Thanks, Marshall. I hope you're having a good evening yourself as well. We're gonna look at Moondang. Okay, yeah, look at Moondang. I appreciate the analysis. If you like the analysis, don't forget to hit that like button as well. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos like this. Moondang. Let's see Moondang on Gemini Exchange. You guys like coming out with all these crazy. Is this another meme coin that I'm looking at? This crypto is currently at 11 cents. Moondang. You can get it on Gemini Crypto Exchange. That's the data that we're getting this off of. And Moondang. This is horrible. This thing is just making lower highs and lower lows and just cratering down to the bottom here. Please tell me there's some inkling of a bullish divergence on the RSI. Is there? No. Okay. I'm looking here at the RSI 31 back here in December, and then the next RSI reading here is like 29 in the middle of January, and then to 3 days ago it's at 24. This thing is making lower lows on the RSI and lower lows on the price. There's not even any bullish divergence on this crypto. I'm sorry to say this, but this thing is not looking good. You get a little bit of hope is that on the stochastic RSI, you're trending upward, for some reason here. And then looking at the MACD, after all these red candles and some more red candles here in the middle of January, you finally got your first red candle, your first daily red candle on the MACD. But then that can be negated because look at this. Like, I mean, look, we had red candles here back in December on the MACD. And then we had some green candles show up in the beginning of January. Only for us to then get more red candles on the MACD here. Then we got a little bit of green candle again, and then more red candles. So like, this means nothing, okay? If I'm gonna get bullish divergence, you know, I like looking at the RSI. That's the reason why I put the RSI on top, because, you know, obviously price is very important. That's why it's on the top. Then RSI is probably like the second most important indicator here. Then comes the MACD. Then comes the stochastic RSI. Okay, so the MACD is saying that it's trying to argue that there might be some possible reversal here, but the RSI is saying no, we keep going lower here. Okay. I really can't do much with analysis here. The trend is lower, and I don't see a reversal yet. There could be possibly a reversal here, but you know what? Somebody could have said that same thing over here. Oh, look, could be a possible reversal. Nope. Could be a possible reversal. Nope. Could be a possible reversal. Maybe. Or it could be no. Again, okay? RSI is going to help determine if we get a reversal, and the RSI is not showing higher lows here, so you might have to wait a little bit, see if it does play out. I would keep my eye on it, but I do not feel confident in this crypto going to higher prices here. All right. Kevin said dig. Oh, I'm sorry, no. Oh, dog. We already looked at dog. Dog go to the moon. Yeah. Pepe's holding up better than most. We can take a look at Pepe. Let's take a look at Pepe. I haven't looked at that coin in a while here. I haven't had that request in a while. Let's see, Pepe. I actually have a little bit of Pepe myself. I got it as a Christmas gift. My brother gave me some Pepe. Thank you, brother of mine. All right. Pepe is actually having a green day. Up 7.4%. We're currently trading at 0.000001389. So I'm just gonna say 1389, just to make it easier on us all. Pepe. Let me get rid of some of this previous chart work here. I'll even get rid of the MACD, the moving averages for now. Let's see. You know, Pepe had that pump ever since the beginning of November, and we got up as high as 28.36. And Pepe's just making lower highs here and lower lows, so it's in a downtrend, along with some of these other cryptos and along with some of these other meme coins. Meme coins have been hit pretty hard towards the middle of this month and the end of January. Yeah, it hasn't been a good last couple of weeks for meme coins from what I've seen, and I think this is the same case with Pepe here. But is there possible trend reversal here on Pepe? Well, we know Pepe is making lower lows here on the price, right? You can see that low right there, low right there. Okay, you got lower lows on the price, but I'm not seeing any higher lows here. Okay. Maybe, you know, a few days from now, we could say that is the lowest low, and then we might get another low that is higher, like a higher low over here, and then you could say that was the bullish divergence that we were looking for on Pepe. But it's too early to tell. Right now, it's lower lows on price and lower lows on the RSI. So Pepe is just in a downtrend with no reversal yet. Same thing with the MACD here. MACD actually made a lower low. Yeah, on the MACD, because this was a low here, which was pretty low. Then it made a higher low, but then it made a lower low. on the MACD. Okay, so MACD is showing lower lows so far, but the candles are getting lighter. If you look at the MACD, we don't have dark red candles, we have light red candles, which then could turn into green candles. So this could be the beginning or the start of reversal, but it's too early to tell. We want to see some more green candles here. Then you could say that actually we have a bullish divergence on the MACD with the price and the MACD for Pepe coin. Also, stochastic RSI trended downward, but look at this, we're curving back up. So there's inklings of hope. There might still be some hope here. We could possibly, this could be the beginning of a trend reversal and a bottom for Pepe coin. Okay. The other bit of good news I like is that, you know, besides if you negate these lows here, I mean, overall, if you think about like how low Pepe coin was in November when it was at like 792, we're still higher than that right now. Okay. So if I was to play Pepe coin on a trade right now, I would probably put the stop loss right here at like 1100. Okay. You could buy here right now and put the stop loss at 1100. If we lose 1100, then it's probably game over for Pepe. But if Pepe is going to go to higher prices, then, you know, we could get back up to like right over here at like 1700. And then we could also probably get up to like this price support resistance area of like 2300. And that's almost like a double in price from where Pepe is right now. So, and a lot of these cryptocurrencies, if we could just finally get the altcoin season that we all been waiting for, a lot of these cryptocurrencies could double in price. Mainly because they lost half of their value over the last couple of months. Ski mask dog. Okay. Yeah, we'll look at ski mask dog. You guys love your meme coins here, huh? Ski. You got a ticker symbol for ski mask dog? I don't know all the tickers off the top of my head. Actually, I think I found it. Ski dog, ski USD. All right, ski mask dog, 15 cents. Currently trading at 15 cents. Actually still having a green day here. We got 1 hour and 18 minutes left before the day's over. And ski mask dog, you know, the recurring theme on these meme coins is that it looks like they are starting to bottom out or reverse. We don't have much data on ski mask dog coin, at least not on Mexi exchange here. This coin started trading in December 5th, and then look, it's all been lower highs and lower lows on this crypto. We are making higher lows here on the MACD here. We're starting to get some green candles, so there could be a possible trend reversal. At least the MACD is showing that right now. Stochastic RSI is trending up as well, so that's good too. And I'm just looking at the RSI here. We have 35.85 here on January 19th, and then we have 37.69. What a great number on January 28th. Interesting. Okay. But I mean, yeah, so it is making higher lows here. I wouldn't really call it bullish divergence on this coin. You did make lower lows here, and then you kind of made a slightly lower low on the RSI, so that's really not divergence. You could call it maybe class B or class C bullish divergence because it's more flat than obvious. But I do like the fact that the MACD is showing some green candles here, and the stochastic RSI is pointing up and curving back up again. So possibly you could be bottoming out here. Possibly. Like I said, you have to see how things play out over the next couple of weeks. I will watch these meme coins and see how they play out if they are bottoming out. Because if they are bottoming out, what you want to see is you want to see a higher high be made. like somewhere over here. You want to see like maybe 25 cents on Ski Mask Dog, okay? And then maybe it comes back, retests right over here at like 19, 20 cents before coming back up and making a higher high, okay? So you want higher lows and higher highs, and that's how you know like you bottom out. But you guys are asking me about these cryptos that don't have that much data. Some of them look like they just literally came out last month or 2 months ago. Nothing wrong with that. It's just I can't. There's not much I can do as far as analysis goes. I don't have much data to work off of, but could be possibly bottom out. That's all I can say. Could be possible. You'll have to pay attention and see how it plays out the next couple of weeks here. Matthew's asking about XRP. We looked at XRP earlier, but I'll look at it for you one more time. If you watch the beginning of the stream, you can see my analysis on there, but I'll try to summarize it real quick here for you. XRP currently trading at $3.04. Okay. The bearish target, you know, if XRP does break out of this symmetrical triangle that it's in right now, you could see XRP get some support at like $2.68, maybe $2.50. $2.50 is probably the strongest area of support for XRP. That's the 0.236 fib level. Some people might call it the 786 if you measure it going the other way. Okay, but $2.50 is also where you have some sideways trading action there. You also have some candle closes at $2.50. So if you see XRP at $2.50, that would probably be your last chance to buy some cheap XRP before it goes to higher prices. But if XRP is going down to $2.50 because we're going lower, then you know you might not want to have anything to do with XRP below $2.50, because after that, you know, you could see $2 XRP and then maybe even $1.50 XRP. Okay, but those are the bearish targets. Okay, that's if we're going to be bearish on XRP. XRP is in a bull trend. Okay, and just using trend analysis here, if I just measure from the bottom of this flagpole here to the top of the flagpole where XRP shot up from like $2.30 up to like $3.40, you take that measured move, you put it towards like where we could break out here at like $3.04, and it's saying that the target should be about $4.18, right? Yeah, you know what? I'll make it even better for you. I'll just measure it up a little bit higher. 420, okay? 420 is your target on XRP, okay? And then also, just looking at the Fibonacci analysis here, measuring from $3.40 down to $2.23, you got the 1618 extension saying that $4.12 XRP could be in the cards, you know, going in the future here. And even looking at the trend analysis, I'll give you a target date. It's saying somewhere in the middle of February, right before Valentine's Day, XRP is going to show you some love and possibly get up to like $4 here, okay? So that's my analysis there for XRP Ripple. Oh man, you guys got all these coin requests here. Oh man, all right. Oh, you're welcome, Aquata. You said that you went to a Cardano Live Forex to name drop. Hopefully bring some people in, but the channel is usually only 10 to 30. Okay. Kevin is asking about Flow. We'll take a look at Flow. Is that a crypto? Flow USD? Yeah. Okay, Flow USD on... Oh, we're looking at Kraken Exchange. Okay, yeah, Flow. Currently trading at 64 cents here. Flow looks like it's trying to defend the 58 cent level, just eyeballing things right now. Which is previous price support resistance at like 60 cents. If you can scoop up this cryptocurrency at 60 cents, that seems to be a good buy. And then you just put your stop loss like maybe like 5 or 10% below that. Actually, I probably put the stop loss right below, yeah, right at 55 cents here. Because if you lose that, then you're probably gonna go even lower than that. Flow. Ooh, let's see, RSI. All right, so we are making lower lows here on the price. We know that for sure. Are we making higher highs than the RSI? 34.6, 34.9. Not really. Okay, so not really bullish divergence yet on flow, but it could possibly turn into bullish divergence. We do have bullish divergence on the MACD though, right? You're making higher lows here on the MACD, so that is a little bit promising. And then the stochastic RSI is curving up, so buyers are stepping in and buying up. They're defending the 60-cent level here on flow. And I'm just going to do a Fibonacci analysis here to see why that might be the case. Let's see. We got as high as, how high did we get? $1.27 here. Yeah, take it down to like 49 cents here. Okay. So I didn't measure it out perfectly, but it looks like the 0.236 fib level at 67 cents is where this crypto was gonna have its like last line of defense, and also looks like, yeah, I think this is a good value area for flow, all right, for you to be buying in. And you could also put your stop loss at like 55 cents, and then this crypto, if it could just get its act into gear and start heading to higher prices, I mean, this could be a possible double. Yeah, you could possibly double your money if we can get right back to where we were in the beginning of December. Most likely you'll come back to the golden pocket of 0.618 at 96 cents, so you still got like a 50% gainer possibly on this crypto. I think this one's worth throwing your hat in the ring on. Throwing your hat into the ring. I think it's worth it. And you're near you can put your stop loss like 5 or 10% below where you're at right now. All right, let's see. What about the full history on flow? Let's see. If I zoom out on flow. Wow, this thing used to be higher. I'm not sure what happened. This cryptocurrency saw its heyday at like $38 and $40 back in 2021. So this cryptocurrency has been around for at least one Bitcoin cycle here. You know, some people hear about the 4-year cycle. This cryptocurrency has been around for at least 4 years now. And guys, I mean, this goes to show you what could happen to these cryptocurrencies. You know, especially these newer coins. They get their excitement, the euphoria, and then they just sell down, lower highs, lower lows. They bottom out. People forget about these cryptocurrencies during the bear market, and now, you know, something's breathing some life into it. But there's no guarantee that this cryptocurrency is gonna go to higher prices here. I don't know if this is like Solana. Like Solana got thrown into the dumps. You know, Solana was like a fallen angel. It had so much going for it, and then it got tossed away into the trash along with the FTX bankruptcy. But Solana is one of the fastest and cheapest cryptocurrencies to make transactions on, and they have a good developing team and a lot of people developing on it, and that's the reason why that crypto has been able to go back to the all-time highs that it made back in 2021. I don't know if this cryptocurrency can do that, but that doesn't mean you can't make money off of this cryptocurrency. You could probably still double your money if people get more excited about this crypto. And especially if you double your money between now and the next month here, if this crypto can get back to $1.20, someone's going to pay attention to that and try to throw their hat into the ring too. Guys, I've been streaming for about like almost an hour now, I believe. Appreciate you guys coming on to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. I'm probably going to end the live stream here, and I'll probably go live again on Sunday around the same time, so be on the lookout for that. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate building up this community, getting some more people. I really had a great live stream. I'm glad you guys came out here asking me about all these cryptocurrencies. Some of them I haven't looked at in a while, and others I don't think I looked at them at all. They just literally, some of these cryptos came out like last month, so kudos to you guys for finding these new cryptos for me to look at, and we'll just keep on analyzing them and try to figure out where they might go next. But we all know that most of the cryptocurrency market follows what Bitcoin's going to do, and if Bitcoin's having a bad day, then some of these other cryptos are probably going to have a bad day too. We want Bitcoin to have a good month next month. I'll go back into Bitcoin one more time here. All right, and I'll give you my price targets here real quick. If Bitcoin is going to be bearish going into next week, you know, we could come down to the bottom of this symmetrical triangle again one more time and get below, like, we might see $98,000, $97,000 on Bitcoin here, and that would be where the 0.382 fib level is at. All right, so if you can scoop up some cheap Bitcoin at below 97,000, I know I'm saying cheap Bitcoin at 97,000, but relatively cheaper Bitcoin at $97,000, you might be able to get that next week. Okay, but overall, long term, if Bitcoin is going to be bullish, you know, then, you know, we're looking at the 1618 of $121,000, and that's my price target for Bitcoin going into February. Okay, so yep, I'll be going live again next. I'll be going live again on Sunday, guys. So be on the lookout. Same time, around 5 p.m. East Coast time, is when you'll see me on here again. Okay. All right, guys. Take care. Good luck in trading and whatever investing, whatever crypto you guys decide to get yourself into.